Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? This is going to be a pretty good short show today. I have got a few other things I got to do this evening. Uh, I just wanted to do this show since I had it canceled this past Sunday, and I do. Let's see, it's just about the weather. Joseph, I'm gonna have Joseph come on here in a little bit, and we're gonna talk about different types of weather that we look for when we go out to investigate. Hey, Jamie, how you? It shouldn't take no more than probably about an hour and a half, if that. Uh, like I said, I got a lot of things I got to do today and everything, but I will be going over a few equipment that we have that has thing we check the temperature with and everything. One of them is this infrared thing here. You mash the button. It's got a little red dot that you see there, and it tells you the Fahrenheit and Celsius. You mash this one button, and it tells you switch. We can use that some on there. You doing sticker orders? That was pretty good one that you did last night that you showed me. That was awesome. I might have to take a chance and figure out what logo I want. Might get you to make me one if you want to. And another thing that we use is a regular indoor and outdoor house thermometer. I've used this quite a while. It's just it does use the same thing as the other one. I can switch it, see what degrees was. It started out last night at 60 some degrees. I think it was like 64, and no longer was there. It got down to 43 just in that length of time. So I like using these, especially when we're pretty much like on the outside, things like that. And one of our favorites that we use is this one right here. It's a infrared thermo camera. We use this one also. It does tell you three different settings on 3 different degrees. It's got all kinds of crazy stuff on it. I still ain't learned all of it yet. Let's see. The max is 87 degrees. And that top up there is just goes all wherever you point it. And when I mash the button, it'll have a big yellow square around the picture, and it will take a still pictures of it. It'll take even the temperature up top that's moving, and these two right here. You got 3 different settings on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring up Joseph here in just in 2 seconds of a pig's tail. He's probably waiting on me, and there's a few pictures here I want to show that I saved. Let's see. First, we're going to talk about different when the moon comes out. Way we look for it, like when it's overcast in the sky, where the moon is just covered up a little bit, versus the solid full moon. And then we're going to go into like storms, like lightning storms. Every once in a while, we get what we call heat lightning. And I hadn't been on investigation during when had a heat lightning. That's where just lightnings when it gets real hot outside and the cold air and stuff touches the upper atmosphere and all that, and it just makes it lighten. That happens most time in the summertime when it's real hot. And different colored moons, like the green moon and the blood moon. I don't know what the green moon is, but it's green as a gourd. And I got one on here about moon phases, a couple pictures of fogs, a couple pictures of tornadoes, which I ain't never investigated a tornado, but I'm pretty sure it actually have some kind of effect on it. And then just rain. One thing I didn't get a picture of is an earthquake, so it's kind of hard to take a picture of an earthquake. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows actually pretty much about what happens. We have them here in North Carolina, but it's not very big or very often. Just ever so often we'll have one. So I'm going to bring Joseph up now and to see what he's got going on. Let me find the invite button. Let's see. Okay, I got him sent, so he should be up here in a little bit. When we had that earthquake here in North Carolina about a year or so ago now, it actually moved and shuffled. I was at work when it happened, but I didn't really feel it because I was on the forklift. But my boss man said it shook the whole floor, and his office is like upstairs. He said he felt it. But I said I never did. But we went to the clinic about 2 or 3 nights after that, and it was off the hook. That's all we can do, keep batteries in our equipment, because it actually used the energy from that and from the equipment. And we was having cat toys going off, the K2s going off, and the REM pod was going crazy. That's crazy. So it was actually a pretty good night that night. So earthquakes does stir up a little bit of paranormal activity. Same does, like we talked about earlier, rain and fogs and stuff like that. Thunderstorms mainly. And when you got water like a creek and all the granite that's running through there, like we do at Peggy's house down behind it, that little waterfall thing, all that stuff stirs up some kind of energy for the paranormal itself. Until he comes on, y'all, I'm gonna talk about this. I ain't talked about this thing in a while. This is the thermo imaging, not imaging, but infrared temperature thing. Like I said, when you mash the button, it makes that little red light right there, like a little pointer. See? And wherever that thing points at, it actually will measures the temperature at that one particular spot. It's like if I was to point it at, let's see. Well, I can't even want to show. Like if I pointed on my picture right there, so that picture is 69.6 degrees. That picture. So that's why we can, like, if we had something like my dad last night. If I would have thought I had this in my bag, I would have used it. But he said his hand was getting real cold, which it was like 40 some degrees. But if I was to point this at it and mash that button, it would tell me what his hand temperature was if there was something touching it. But I didn't know I had this in the bag in the truck. I forgot about it. Same way, I think you can screw in something right there because it looks like it's got threads in there where you can screw some kind of fitting up in there. I'm not a big fan of it, but it does help in certain cases. It just runs off of 2 AAA batteries. I thought I would like this thing, but I thought it would record instead of just take pictures like it does. But this thing here, you just got to get used to pointing it and everything like that. It's kind of hard to figure out where you at. It ain't like the one that I had in the fire department, that they're old big, and you can put your hand on the wall and then you point that old big one up there, and then you can do the see handprint. We used to play with it up there at the fire department a lot. We used to walk around and stick our hands on the walls, and then we use that, and it looked like a spooky wall, I call it. I guess everybody's taking a nap today. So till we wait till somebody comes in, I will show some pictures. This is a picture I took one night shining through the trees in the front yard there, the pine trees, before they got all springly. It's the picture of the moon. I came home from work one night and I saw it and I said, I gotta have a picture of that. That's real pretty. And here's another one of the same night, but it was just a little higher up in the sky. And here's another one that where I took coming home. These all took with my phone, with my camera on my phone and everything. And one night, the moon was down in the trees a little bit, and I got this one. And I took me another one right quick before it got gone. But this looks actually like a painting, the way it did. It just looks exactly like a painting. I thought that was pretty neat. Let's see here. And I took this one night when we was on an investigation. That was one night we was heading over to John Martin's house when Michael was with us that time. Me and Michael and my dad. That's been a while back for that. Hey there, Myers. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's I took a picture of that with my phone as the moon was right there right in front of the house behind those trees. And when I took that picture, it got all kind of wampus. Well, there's no way I could paint like that. Mine wouldn't even look that good. Mine looked like Ray Charles has been trying to sling a paint on canvas. Is your wife doing okay? Oh yeah, she's still mean as ever. No, she's doing pretty good. She just went to lay down because she just had got home from work a little while ago. Laugh out loud. Let's see. I don't know where Joseph is at. He sent me a message. He'll be here. Hold on, it's trying to upload now. Yeah, he has a problem over at his house with the internet, so he'll take him a little bit before he gets in here. And I do, and this here, I just remembered it last night. I had it in my pocket, so I went ahead and got it out, and I set it on the bridge. It's for indoor, but to me, I think if you take it outside, it's going to still register as outside temperature. Plus, this is the smallest one I found. The other one that has indoor and outdoor is about the size of my laptop, and I don't want to carry a laptop around in my pocket. But this is one I use a whole lot. I bought this at Walmart back there in the thermometer section. And where it said 68, it got down to 40 something last night. And it went from 66 or 67 to 48. 43 just in about 30 minutes to 45 minutes as we've been into the investigation. I don't have any other things in here that I use. Just keep freezing up and bump me off of Wi-Fi. Okay, let me resend it to him again. Let's see here. Oh, yes, I have one to use on in-house investigation. In home investigation, it can show the room temperature drop. Yeah, I can use it for indoor and outdoor. And I also bought this at Walmart back there in the tool section. So that's when. That's another good little piece of equipment to have. Also, you can pinpoint the cold spots. Like if you sit down on a couch or a bed or something there, and you can, if you feel an addention sitting beside of you, you can take that and pinpoint it, and it might tell you how hot that spot is beside of you. Oh yeah, that's. I think that was like the third piece of equipment that we bought. I've got one. My dad's got one also. Yeah, I got one of those too. Mine's just a handheld, but mine's actually take pictures instead of the video. And it's also got a card got a little mini SD card that goes in it. And I think that you can hook that cord like I got for my handheld camera, hook it up, and I believe you can run it through the thing here, and you can run through the computer and you can see them in big screen, or I can hook it up and walk through with it and stuff like that. Hey.
1 2 check 1 2 check 1 2 check 1 2. One nine. Hello. Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Hey, Jonathan. How's it going, man? Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. Two, three, four, five, six. I started saying, I thought, is that your phone number? Oh me. Yeah, he's just having trouble getting on.
Unfortunately. Let's see what it does. Let's see. Okay. All right. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to figure this out now. Having a little bit of technical difficulty right now, but believe, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We should have this figured out.
Oh,
all right. How about now?
Oh, you're good now. I can see you and hear you.
Okay, excellent. Sorry about the.
Oh, you're
all right,
fine.
excellent. Because like on your side, it's like totally freezing up.
Yeah, you're freezing up on my side.
I totally apologize for that.
Oh, you're fine though. So tonight topic is weather. Okay.
All right, excellent.
I don't have a very long show for tonight. It's just I just want to touch bases and let people know what we look for when we go out to investigations. Okay. First,
okay.
Let me show them this picture right here and show you what we're talking about. When I say fog, I don't mean a fog like this. Because I don't think we can see anything like that or like this. But if it's just a little bit clearer than what that is, we normally will have a decent. But if we're on like a creek, like at the bridge or over in Peggy's house, that really don't matter because the water will push the fog away. But we still have fog around, but it'll just push it away when we stand on the bridge and we can actually see each other. So
that is true.
The other night, you remember when we was talking about the clouds and the moon and everything was covered up? When was it?
It worked perfectly. Then a moment it seemed like. Yep.
Go ahead and
everything was going perfect. And like anybody who's like watching. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You still there? Hello?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Pardon me. Okay, cool. Excellent. Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Tell them about Saturday night, the weather.
All right. We was going out. We was at the bridge, nothing like that, or the clouds or anything like. But we can still see each other because we're near a moving body of water. So everything was moving just fine. Was doing just fine until like the was broken. Just like that, it just dropped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, you
Pardon me
good.
just a second.
Yeah, he's
Hold on.
right about it all just dropped. It actually we was doing pretty good as when we was getting ready to go over to John Martin's grave, and after we got back over towards his house, it seemed like everything just died. The atmosphere of the paranormal, and that's for one reason why
Yeah,
we
it just went
didn't.
completely flat.
Yeah, it just went flat all of a sudden. I mean, uh, like I said the other night though, the clouds was over the moon. We had a half a moon peeking through, and it was pretty and bright. But the clouds was taking it over, and you can actually see the clouds moving out and the stars coming through. And most time to me, that's actually when everything stops, dies down.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic, ain't it?
It is. Hey, tell them about that day we went over there to John Martin's area at his grave after that big rainstorm. The power was out and everything. Tell them how much energy we had that night. Where that wind about blow me
Oh
off.
man, that was off the chain. Yeah, I mean literally.
Also, too, I do believe like the thunderstorms and the lightning, it actually draws up all this energy and wraps it up in one ball. And it actually helps us when we go
Yeah.
out there to investigate. It helps us to understand what kind of atmosphere that we're going to be working in. That's just my opinion, but
Yeah.
everybody's a little different. So
Hmm.
what's your thoughts on the weather of different types of weather?
I mean, I do know it's kind of like hard to explain. You know what I mean? Because like you were saying, like every time we have like a decent fog or some kind of thick atmospheric or barometric pressure differences, we usually get like a really good bite. But the moment things like seem to clear up, um, it seems like it goes away. Best I can describe it is almost like a Tierney nog, I guess, as a family member of mine would put it. Kind of environment, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. With the fog seems to come like some kind of portal that like opens up, or if nothing else, a bridge. Like the more dense and the more foggier it is, the more we seem to have a better bite. If that made sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
Yeah.
that isn't the most sophisticated way of putting it. Sorry about that, but yeah.
Uh, what about the night at Peggy's house? Remember when my cousin was with us and we had that phasma box going and
Oh yeah, the time we was with Chest and I got fussed at.
yeah, yeah. That that was crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen that show, hopefully, yeah. Hey, you've posted it on YouTube, right? That show?
Yeah.
Because I've
Yeah.
kind of yet to find it, man.
I'm having
Yeah,
trouble
if
finding
you
it
could like
too.
send them a link. Yeah, like we have a trouble finding all the decent ones. But ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen that one yet, that's a first. Okay, all these ghost shows out here showed you all kind of different ghost shows and all kind of events, but I believe we are the first ones to ever catch on film live ghost or spirit mother henning one of us. Man, he got on my hind end like back pockets. Told me to sit down, calm down, and go put it in the kitchen somewhere. I
Yeah,
believe that has got to have been a first. I've been looking high, low, and in the middle.
he come down them steps and it was all looked like he had seen a ghost. That thing told him to hush up. That was so funny. I mean, I wish I took a picture of you and have it on T-shirt. Joseph, be quiet. That would be a T-shirt to
Oh
sell.
God, don't do that. Sell, dude. You could keep it on the shelves. I would
Oh,
never hear that.
let's see. I'll find them right before and right after storms are great paranormal investigations. Oh yeah, you're right. That's what we normally do. I like to go after, to me, because I'm too sweet to get wet, and I'm like sugar, you know. I'll melt.
You'll float. Just kidding.
Yeah, so
We'd both float down the river.
it's energy. You're right. Which video I haven't seen yet. That's what I gotta do. I gotta figure out.
That's a good question. I
Best.
haven't even been able to see it yet.
I found the one that was at the bridge at night when that girl was with you. What's her name? Melody. When we went to
Melanie?
bridge. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
She was with us at night, and I've got her on there, but I can't find the other video because I think she was with us in Peggy's house too, wasn't she? Didn't she go with us there?
Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah,
think
because
she
after
was.
we kind of it's gonna before I think after we wrapped up on the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we did the bridge for a while. We got some really great feeds, some really great energy, and then we tried it out over at the house. I'm not sure. Ooh, excuse me. Did we get any reads off of that one? At the house that night?
All I know, we got a physical address to the place. You remember that?
That was with Shasta the week before, or the week after,
Yeah.
or the day after, whatever.
That I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly what all we did that week. Because we actually had that cookout, the group cookout, remember, at my dad's house, and then we went over to the bridge and to Peggy's house the
Yep.
same night. And the weather was the same at both houses.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't ever go to the cemetery. We went to them two places. Joseph, I think John is full of yeah.
Take
Let's
your
see.
good XX, buddy. You'll be unfull of it soon.
Yeah, I'm full of it. Let's see. Let me show you a picture of this I got. Let's see. This is about the type of what we had last night when me and my dad was messing around. Just a moon, but we only had like half of that moon.
Oh, that's a
And
great picture.
Oh yeah, I like this one because I like the color purple, and I think it's pretty cool. That's just a lightning storm.
Oh, that's
Now,
bad. That's awesome.
You talking about having something like that would be awesome to investigate in if you don't get struck. Most
Oh
times,
man, I would love to do something like that.
yeah, me too. I would love to go out there. And I always had to work when they have like what they call a blood moon or whatever like this. I think that right there will be a pretty good
Yep.
Thing.
Blood moon. Blood moon. That was just like we had one of those. Oh wow.
I ain't never seen one like this before in my lifetime. I don't know how rare that is.
I don't either. I've never seen it before. I don't know.
I just looked the stuff about the moon up on my phone, and it had that on there, and it also got like a purple moon. I don't know what all that means or nothing like that. Let's see here. You need that as the background or your logo. Yep. I'm gonna
That'd be
try
kind
to
of cool.
yeah.
Which one? The red one, you saying?
Says of your logo.
It's got potential.
I was talking about that one right there. I didn't make that one. Matt, he made that one for me. That's my very first logo that he done for me. Then I got this one here. He made this one for me also. Then that was my first one. Then he made me this one. But I would love to have me a good. I love those. He hit that other one out of the ballpark that night. When he sent it to me, I like to fell out on the floor. I thought he'd done a pretty good job on it. Let's see here. I'm always fascinated with the weather, so I like stuff like tornadoes. I want to go do tornado chasing. That's going to be my next.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
That's going to be my next chapter in my life.
Tornado chasing?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Now that right there would be awesome.
That background.
I might make.
We don't got no tornadoes around here, do we? I think I know of one just down for half a second.
Yeah, we have some around here, but not often. We just have little skinny ones now. Out west in Tornado Alley, M takes up about a whole state, just about it.
Yeah.
And those
are some fat. Oh my goodness.
That's just a rain picture. That's pretty cool. That'd make it.
Oh yeah, it is.
Next. Yeah.
Yeah. Plum nigga.
That's now. Now that's North Carolina weather there. Every time you turn around, it rains.
You know, I'd like to try that one day. Like some kind of weather like that, like be down at Peggy's house, you know?
Yeah.
No, I'd take a nap. I'd fall right out, take a nap. That water hit that rain hit that tin roof and it's done. It'd be the sleepiest ghost show you ever saw, ladies and gentlemen.
That'd be like, what's that noise? I said, it's Joseph up there, and everybody think it'll be Bigfoot up there snoring upstairs.
That's just Joe passed out being lazy again.
We'll have to get the fast one box and say, Joseph, be quiet.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, man.
Roll over again. Got it. Be quiet. You're waking the dead.
You remember the very, very, very first night that you got hooked up with us over at John Martin's house at the Rock House? You remember it was real, real cold, and it was like just came off the rain. When the very first night you came over to the Rock House, when you first got hooked up with us,
yeah.
You remember when way the weather was? It was cold.
Ironically enough,
just had got done raining. Hey there, how you doing? I appreciate you coming in. There's Jamie Myers. Jamie saying hey back to her. Yeah, I mean it was the I think we get a lot of stuff when everything is wet, you know, like just coming off of rain. We ain't never did much in like snow or nothing like that because we ain't had none.
True.
I would like to see. I know tornadoes can help draw energy, you know, because all the storms and stuff. But I wonder if a hurricane can do it. Just say, for instance, like when Hurricane Hugo came through, you know, now that would stir up some good energy.
Oh man, imagine that. Too bad we were both too young at the time to got any recording on that one, huh?
Yeah. I think I was about I can't remember how old I was. I was
7.
in my teens. Yeah, 7.
Wait a minute, you might be right. Wait, was it 89 that Hugo hit?
It was either 87 or 89, somewhere in that area.
I can't remember right off the bat. Yeah.
I was about 6 or 7. You're about right. I was
Yeah, that
about
was
6 or
grade school.
because that big old tree fell down behind our house.
Yeah, so I was gonna remember.
Go ahead.
Oh man.
Yeah. Let's see. The other night when we was at that new location when it was snowy, sleeting, rain type deal, we didn't get a whole lot,
Yeah.
but we got a few things. Plus, it was actually at a new location too, so I think that they wasn't used to us there yet. So that leads me to another question. What do you think about when we go to a new location and different weather atmosphere? Like say just come off of a storm and we never been there to that location before. You think it'll be active or it'll be just a little bit active?
Yeah, I mean that's a really good question. Yeah. It's actually a really good question because so that first time we went there, like, what was it? Me and Rick were going around that one. You and your dad coming around long ways, right?
Yeah.
And like right before we could even get the cameras up, I don't know what nailed that wall, but I mean this wasn't nothing flapping. This wasn't anything falling. I mean it sounded like somebody almost was trying to put their foot through that wall. I mean that noise was crashing so loud. I mean it made the two of us jump back and like our blood freeze on that one. You know? But I mean, if you notice, like what we did pick up was like, I wouldn't say like, excuse me, lack of energy. It's more like a lack of communications. Like I don't know how to really explain it. It's like a reluctance in the dialogue.
Yeah.
Kind of like they just like peered around a corner or something, like trying to figure us out. Like who the heck are we? Because I mean, they're kind of like, and to the point.
Yeah.
It was different. I mean, I think, yeah.
I think we had a pretty good night that night, even though it did do a little bit more like raining and sleeting and stuff. But since it was a new location and we never really been there, we just drove by it. I don't know how many times and oodles of times that we always want to stop and say, but we have to get permission first. But I think we did pretty good that night, for being our first time at that.
Yeah, I did too. I think we got really good energy.
And cold. I think I can deal with the rain and stuff, but my granny, it was cold. It was literally cold. And plus, the way your arm did, you know what I'm saying? I mean.
Yeah, I'm right inside of our joints.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was crazy. Let's see here.
You know how we broke that tree line? We got inside that tree line. It just got worse.
Oh yeah, you sure have. I was just a little bit disappointed because we couldn't get in there. You know what I'm saying? The floors and stuff was all done gone, and that's the only part about that makes me disappointed about the house. But we caught the.
I want to check up in that front section where it looked like there's still some roof on top of it.
Yeah. We're planning to go back down there just to walk around it and see if we can't access the other room over on that side where we walked to the first time, and see if we can't get access to that room. I don't think that room is messed up. It's just right there where we was at, where we made access to the building.
Yeah.
But I didn't
Well, I
know
was
that
talking to
trailer.
Patrick. That's like the nephew.
Yeah. Oh, you go ahead, bub.
Oh, go ahead. I couldn't even hear you. I saw you listening, but I couldn't hear nothing. The audio went blitz.
I'll just I'll just listen to you talk.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. But I do, like I said, though, I do think that next time when we go back, we will be looking around and try to gain access to that other room on that far end where we started out first. And remember we all ended up back at the back. I want everybody to try to get there and experience the house together, you know. We probably would.
Well,
We probably would did it the other night until it started raining. We didn't kind of got us aggravated.
Yeah. Because like I remember, Rick even got some pretty good pictures in. It's so good.
Oh yeah.
So my buddy Patrick, I was telling you about, like the owner's nephew, you know, the one we was going through to, you know, get permission and everything like that. He was saying that the front is a little bit tough, but the door, you can, if you invest, we play around with it, we could get the door open. But we should really probably go down in the middle of the daytime, you know, just to make sure we don't break our necks looking through there. He said it's a little bit cluttered, but also that trailer that was behind there for some odd reason, he's trying to, now he was saying that most of the energy was even more amped up inside of there than it is in the house itself. I mean, I didn't pay much attention as, you know, myself. I wasn't really looking at it.
Yeah.
But he's saying that's a good spot to check out too.
Yeah, I looked in there. That thing is all gutted out. It's all stripped. They ain't nothing. The floor
is.
Yeah, the floor is exactly like it is the old house. It's bad. It's gone.
Never mind.
You had to find the cross members to walk across it if you want to try to get in there. But you had to step probably about 5 feet up in the air just to try to get into the building.
Yeah. That may not be the safest idea in the world.
No, I don't know. But we can set up a camera in the doorway and like the trail camera and see if anything happens, walks in front of it or whatever.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. That'd be interesting there. I'm gonna take this with us next time, that little thermo camera, and take some pictures. See if we next time when we capture the SLS with the symbol on it with the little stick figure, I want to take this and see if I can actually map it out and see if it's cold or hot. See if it's got any kind of.
That's a great idea.
I didn't think about it the other night when we was there at the bridge and stuff. I had it in the truck, but I keep forgetting about it. I have all my stuff. That's the reason I need to get Jamie on here, make me an apron, have little pockets on it everywhere where I have all my gadgets so I won't forget all of them. Then I'll be walking
I got a couple of hunting vests around somewhere.
I got one, but I'm too fat for it anymore. I can't wear it. I put it on. You better watch out when the button's going to snap inside the nose.
Yep.
James, ha. Yeah, but you got to make me an extra pocket for my Dr. Pepper, though, you know.
Yeah.
Next time we go on investigation, I'll probably end up wearing my cowboy hat. Everybody's gonna laugh at us.
Why not? Let's do that one weekend.
Yeah, let's like I said though, we did have 36 likes on that one video, but now that's got down to 32. Somebody took them away.
What?
Yeah. The video that me and Michael and my dad and Chris did the other night, we made a deal. If we get 36, next time he goes and investigate with us, he's going to do an intro dance. And everybody said, yeah, go ahead and do it. So now we had the 36 and now it's gone down. So I guess YouTube didn't want to see him to dance or something. So, yeah.
Wait, you got shadow banned on your likes because they didn't like your dance?
Oh, I don't know. Somebody, the YouTube. See, we made a deal with our audience. If we get 36 likes on that video, that we can let Chris said that he would do an intro dance next time when he's with us, he will go live with us. Well, that night we finally made it up. Like that next day, we finally made it to 36 likes. I think it was like 37, I believe it was. We finally topped out. And let's see right here. I got it pulled up. Yeah, we got 32 likes now, and that's one of them is me. But so I gotta get 4 more likes just so we can get him to dance, because everybody wants to see him dance.
So, all right, you got a little choppy there. All I managed to make out in here was we made a deal with the audience. If we got 36 likes, and that's where it broke up and started getting choppy. So what was the deal again, sir?
Chris is supposed to make a dance intro. When we come on, first thing we're going to show is him dancing live on camera.
Oh boy.
So
this is going to be fun.
All the audience, we made 36. Don't matter if we was
we'll
live.
We'll scare you one way or another, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we'll get you one way. If the ghost don't get you, our dancing will. Let's see. I'll tell Eddie.
Oh, that's scary.
Get back to 36. That's funny. Oh, I couldn't dance. Save my life.
Why don't you?
I got 2 left.
Me neither.
I look like an old fat walrus. I look like an old fat walrus trying to dance. What time you got to go to work, bub?
I got to start getting ready here in just a minute. I usually get ready around 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Take off around 4, clock in at 5. Then I work from there till about 2 a.m., 2:30.
Okay. You guys still got a few more time. Let me play the break video right quick, and we'll come back, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Well, that wasn't what I...
man. That's pretty awesome. Intro. Hello?
I just got my thing music.
Deeper and deeper, 'cause I'm a dreamer. You keep me in the clouds. You keep me spinning around, and I don't wanna wake up from you. Well, I don't know
What happened?
what I can do about these dreams I have.
Are we still on the air?
I keep on living in this imaginary world, and I no longer know what's real. Don't wake me up 'cause I don't wanna feel what it's like without you. Don't wanna be without you. So I just keep on diving deeper and deeper,
Are we still on the air, boss?
'cause
Oh, it's on mute. Never mind.
I'm a dreamer, and I'm a dreamer, and I don't wanna wake up from you. You keep me in the clouds. You keep me spinning around, and I don't wanna wake up from you. You're on my mind most of the time. I keep on dreaming that you and mine, 'cause we belong together. I can feel it even we're together. I can see it. I dream deeper and deeper, 'cause I'm a dreamer, and I'm a dreamer.
Oh, where'd he go? Laugh out loud. That is a cool intro. I heard you. Oh yeah, he keeps asking if I was still alive. I don't know where he was at. He was watching the video, and when I came back, he was gone. Now that was just I'm trying to make my show a little different, but I need to put all my stuff together, like the breaking news thing. Did he get confused and leave? He probably did. I told him I was going to do the halftime show like I always do, because I'm a member of the P3 program, and one of the rules is we got to help out with the group, as far as helping getting people out there and getting people watching their channels and stuff like that. He kept asking if y'all are still on. Oh yeah, I know. He's probably in urge getting ready for work too. He's like I say, he's getting ready to be getting going here in a little while, so he'll be doing that. But I don't know how come when I played the video, mine muted and his didn't mute. I didn't understand why that happened. But I wasn't going to stay on too long today, but I just wanted to do this because I want to get over. Let's see.
9.
Hey, bud.
Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Don't worry. As of next week, I am updating. Going to have better Wi-Fi available, so just bear with me. It's a little bit choppy and just chopping for a second there, but I'm back.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Cause you, yeah, it's getting crazy. What's called supposed to be on live today for some reason, but I can't seem to get her on my YouTube here. Okay, Jonathan, I got to go to catch you next time. Don't forget my live giveaway on Monday. Okay, I will try to remember that. I'll write it down for sure, because I know I won't get the notification. Shirley, have a good day. Let's see here. Trying to find Happy Homestead.
Happy Homestead. Which one was that one?
She's supposed to be live today, but I didn't get a notification. She's supposed to come on at 1 p.m. Central Time, but she's got 2 p.m. this time, so it'll be my 3 o'clock, will be her 2 o'clock. A chat with friends, my first live. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Just doing our best. Said bye, Joe, and bye, Jamie. And Nightbot.
Have a good one.
He's such a nice guy. Remember to subscribe.
He ain't though. Gotta love him.
This is the one I was telling you about. Supposed to go live. This is her very first live. Michelle's Happy Homestead.
Oh man, I can't wait. That sounds like it might be awesome.
Yeah, she's I think she's from Texas, I believe. So
that is gonna be so awesome. And they do everything better and bigger in Texas, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she came on my show one night. Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope and pray that she makes it, because she's going to I know she's going to be talking about Texas. Texas is the best. I don't know.
Unless you're in Oklahoma, then they have a different opinion, but we'll leave them out of it for now.
Oh,
Joe Buck.
Oh, me. I believe I'd rather live down around in the south area instead of up north, you know. Too cold up there.
Do what?
I said, I think I would like, just anywhere up north, past the line up.
Yeah.
Past the Mason line.
You talking about like the Mason-Dixon line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything below that is awesome. Anything up above that, I can't handle. Too cold. But I do want to go to Canada. I want to go see Toronto Blue Jays
Oh.
play baseball. Yeah.
That would be awesome. Quite a few
That
spots I
would.
want to check out there.
Yeah, I want to go to Toronto so bad. Can't stand it.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there's a place I want to check out. There's an independent artist from that area by the name of Tom McDonald. He keeps talking about this. He had this one special show where he's talking about this old. It was either a for tuberculosis or one of the other ones, polio, where he said he kept going on about all this energy that he saw one night when he was going there making a video. I would love to go check that out one day somewhere in Canada. I think that was on the West Coast, though. I've also heard of a couple other stories, like in New and in Sheltonville as well. I was staying in New Hampshire for a little while. It was like not even an hour or so away from the Canadian border. So there's a lot of Canadians up there, and they used to tell me a couple of decent, really good stories.
Yeah.
Of some really good energy.
I'm gonna tell you a place.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I've got a place.
No, go
I'll
ahead.
tell you, I want to go so bad that I cannot stand it. I want to go to Hurricane Mills. That's where Loretta Lynn.
What's that one?
Well, you know who Loretta Lynn is, right? The country music singer, coal miner's daughter.
You mean the coal miner's daughter from over in Butcher Holler?
Yes.
Whose daddy did the best he can?
I want to go to Hurricane Mills. That's her house before she died.
Yep.
And it is very active. I've been watching it on YouTube, and it just, every time I watch it, it just makes me want to go even much harder, you know.
Yep. Now, was that up in McDowell or Boone County?
Oh, that's I'm not sure where that's at, but let's see.
I mean, it's not too far from my family's place, because the whole Loretta Lynn thing, have I heard it? Oh yeah. It was one of my grandmother's favorite songs. Being that she actually was a coal miner's daughter during the days of the company store and the redneck wars of Mungo County and Blair Mountain. He was actually involved in that. There's some really great places up there in West Virginia. Remember that one spot I told you about ago, that super secret spot that we should hit, like for the ultimate show?
Yeah.
That's not too far from it. My family's from over in a place called Clendenin, West Virginia, over in Kanawha County, between right there between Elkview and Fallen Rock. Also where that one place I was telling you that is located. I want to check out there. There's another place called Ghost Ranch. That is, well, I don't know. There's another guy that's like talking about it. I don't know. Church might get mad if we try to walk around and try to interview that place, but dude, that place, those hollers and those mines are so loaded. I could take us up to West Virginia. We could do a 1 week special all week long and never touch ground or hit the same place twice. I'm talking about places that make that one house, that new house we went to, look like a kitty zoo.
Oh, lordy. Well, let's see. It's almost 3:00, bub.
Yep, it's getting that time.
Good afternoon, John and Joe. Hey, good afternoon to you. I hope you are doing well.
Hey, Frankie, how you doing, hon?
Danielle. So, back to the weather. We normally go out anytime we can, right? It's just that we try to see which places that we actually want to go. To me, certain places act with different type of weather, such as like on the bridge and the graveyard. After storm, rain, over at John Martin's grave. We get that's where that gust of wind come through at night.
Yeah, the one about knocking on your hind end.
I still say till this day that's some kind of portal opened up.
I do too, because that was the strongest I've ever seen anything happen like that over there. And I mean, I don't want to give away too much of a location, but you know, you and I know it's both in relatively close location to where I'm at.
Oh yeah.
Like really close. You know, so I mean, I literally see it all the time. I mean, I've never seen any kind of action that kind of strong before. Those are the whole new level.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, not that we got those.
It was different. That was a different night for some reason. After that big storm, everything it was crazy. Oh,
it was. Now that we got those, what do they call that? Necrobox, whatever the ones we're using now. Or use like your cousin, she has to do one of her things. I'd really like to go back up to the rock house after, I'm talking a nasty storm, you know, because Mr. Martin, if you notice, like on our first show, he was so cooperative. It was less like a paranormal investigation and more like a live history walk, like through a living Macabre or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like we're just getting a first-hand tour. So, I mean, he seemed to be really, really cooperative. I'd love to ask him about atmosphere and what his take would be on something like that. I bet you he'd probably almost give us an answer.
Oh, yeah. They say storm stirs up activity because all the lightning and stuff and the water that comes along with it. Yep, you're right. I think that we have better luck after a rainstorm. To me, I think.
Yeah. We always have, I mean, that does make sense because you know, it's like even when it's like not as raining or it's been a couple minutes, all of our batteries start draining, our equipment starts draining. Anything that's running, off of like DC power just goes kaput on us. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Like whatever it is basically feeding off of it. Trying to hang on, you know? So I think there's definitely got to be a connection. And you know, I know you're afraid of heights, but I always wondered if we did have a spot up on top of Sartown Mountain that we could hit like one night after a storm where all those towers are, you know, not that I recommend us, you know, walking directly up underneath one, but to try to actually do something like that, just to see what that would do as far as experiment would go. Kind of like a crossover science experiment.
Hey,
that just sounds
bad. That gives me an idea. We can actually take the SLS camera up there and see if any them towers gives off any kind of stick figures. That'd be kind of awesome.
Dude, let's do it.
That'll make your babies more naked.
Plumb naked. Come on, let's do it. Naked babies. Oh, that just sounded wrong.
You ain't right.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't mind us. We lost our minds. I ain't right at all.
So yeah, that give me an idea. I would.
But I mean, that would be an interesting thing.
That'd be interesting. Because you know them towers, all that high-powered stuff up on top of that mountain, you know that's going to give off some type of EMF, you know. Yeah. I bet. And if you notice, like on Thor Road, right? Mm-hmm. I bet it make K2 go crazy.
Oh, plumb nuts. Plumb nuts. Because as you notice, like Thor Road, side of the rock house where we always get the really good energy at when we do go up there, and like Peggy's house and all that are basically sitting about dead middle between the rock house, which is made out of a quartzite flint, which is known to have properties that's refractive of energy. You know, that's what they use the watches for. They put quartz inside the watches, you know what I mean? Because it's so steady. It's like between that point right there and the towers itself, like that in the middle, seems where we get the most, the best, most active energy at. Yeah. I've always wondered if there was a correlation between that or not.
It could be, very well be. That sounds cool. Yeah, that gives me an idea. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go up there on the mountain, and underneath all them towers, the TV towers and whatever other towers that's up there, But I don't guess we'll get too close to them because you can.
Yep.
They'll arrest you up there. Though,
I wish I knew how to draw up.
I don't want to get arrested.
Back in the day, they used to be on it, but no, we don't want to get arrested. We'll stay on the hard top.
Yeah, I'm too cute to get arrested. I'm too
know?
cute for prison. Yeah.
And try to find one of those houses. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm too small. They'll take my lunch tray.
Oh man. Well,
He ain't right.
It's 3:00, Bubba. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
it
ahead
is.
and get here, and I gotta go and fix something to eat, and I'm gonna watch that show on there. If y'all don't mind, go over and
All right.
see if y'all
And if
can
you could,
check- go ahead.
no, go ahead. You're cool.
I was gonna tell them if they don't mind, go over and check out her channel. It should be starting right here in a few shakes of a dog's tail.
All right. Excellent. If I didn't have to hop in the shower real quick, I'd be on it with myself real quick, you know? I'd love to check it out.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please do take the time you got and check out her upcoming show coming on here directly, if we believe. And if you could, let me know, can you update about Peggy's house, the where I got hollered and shoot out at? I mean, that's funny. Like, even what's his name was saying, Devil's Dog, he was like, you're full of it. I don't blame you a bit, honestly. Had we not been there, had not seen it with our own two eyes, we'd be kind of like, what was in those cigarettes you smoking? Okay, this was on a whole new level.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, I mean, Jonathan, maybe get a chance to maybe find that, drag it up. If not, Shasta, maybe one of y'all. I mean, you're definitely missing out if you haven't had a chance to see that one yet.
Yeah, like I said, though, that's about the only app that I found that was accurate like that. Now, the Nicophonics and all that stuff, it's good to a certain extent, but when they tell you to hush up and give you a physical address of a place that never had a physical address and since the 40s, maybe the 50s.
Yeah.
You know,
at least.
That's crazy.
That was crazy. That was plumb crazy. I mean, they gave us the mailbox address and the area code and everything on it. Like, I had never seen anything like that. I mean, this went well beyond like a paranormal whatever haunting or anything. Crap. But yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah.
All right.
Supper,
but
lunch,
yeah.
whatever you call it. But yeah, that's like I said though. That's planning on getting one for our side of the group since I don't get to investigate with them that much. But I'm planning on getting one and hooking it up to the iPad and stuff like that. I finally been working with that big SLS and trying to work all the bugs out of it and learning everything it can do. So I worked with it last night a little bit, and it's doing what I'm asking for it to do. That's for sure. It's just taking time learning that little more about it and stuff. I probably end up doing another video just about the SLS, the camera itself, and go over the components of it and things like that. So I think
I'd love to do a show like that. Like, get one of these salespersons on here and just interview them. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, bub. I'm going to go ahead and get off.
Break it down for us and the viewers,
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm going to go make us some tacos and.
But yeah, you are right.
Huh? What'd you say?
No, I'm just saying you're right. I mean, getting kind of late and everything, and He gonna make some tacos, and I gotta go make the boss man $1 while I make a dime. And he's wondering why I'm on the toilet on company time.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm thinking about either cooking the taco stuff on top of the stove or taking it out there on the grill and grill me some tacos.
Ooh.
That'll make it.
It's always better when it's always grilling.
That'll make a baby bite its toes, won't it?
Yeah, well.
Oh, man.
Man, I've had a great time. Thank you so much for having me on the show today, man.
Oh, yeah.
I really do appreciate it. This has been a blast. Been a goofy one. It's been a technical one, but it's been a blast, man.
I just hated that I canceled Sunday.
We gotta do this more often.
So I just went ahead and done it today. Tomorrow I got my regular talk show, my regular story time show. So, but I have got a new couple ideas for a couple shows, telling ghost experience by the fire. You know, everybody build a fire and they go out and we go on the line and talk, tell ghost stories, things like that. All different weird shows, but we are going to go out and do the Victorian picnic. You're more welcome to go with us if you want to, Joseph. We'll go find a cemetery and we'll
excellent. Yeah, just give me time to go.
Yep, but it's got to be warm. Okay, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you a lot, Joseph, for being on here today. Sunday, I've got Neil coming on from Minnesota. We're going to be talking about.
Thank you too, man. I really appreciate it.
We're going to be talking about beginning into the paranormal, talking about what type of equipment that you need and what, because you don't have to have a very expensive equipment starting out. You don't really need but 4 or 5 little pieces, if that. When I started out, I only had just a recorder and a K2 that I got for Christmas, and that's all we had. So then we just built up from that, got cameras, then we got this and that, and then we ended up getting stuff like this, buy one piece at a time, you know, things like that. But it's all good. We'll make it. Before you know it, we're gonna have us cameramen and men. And but, so
I'm actually already working on that one. I'll get up with you, so you know, the one to overpromise.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll be talking to you here next day or so, okay?
All right, bud.
All right. I'll see you later.
See you later, man. You take care. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen, in and night. And, you know.
So, everybody. I do appreciate you coming in, Jamie. Just doing their best. Myers Paranormal. Danielle, I appreciate you coming in too. Thank you for a lot. Chatting in the chat. Y'all have a good day. You too, Jamie. I appreciate you coming in. You know that I know that I make y'all laugh. I hope anyway. Hope and pray I make y'all laugh. I did pack me some clothes into my truck just in case I have another accident like I did the other day, split my britches out. So I got me another pair of clothes in there now, so I don't have that problem no more. So y'all be good, and I'll talk to y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Jamie just laughed. Well, I can't find my truth. There we go.